Here is how to get every upgraded bow in Dreisendracht. There will be 3 dragons around the map that you gotta fill up, no specific order, you gotta fill them up with 7 souls each.
My journey will not end here. Sleep, foul demon.
Once you've done all 3 dragons, you're gonna want to grab the Wrath of Ancients and start one of your bow quests.
In the hands of a warrior, suffering.
Going easiest to hardest, the first we have is the Wolf Bow, and I'm going to be showing you the order of the paintings now.
I have heard many tales of such creature lore. No mortal.
Once you've done all the paintings in their specific order, you're going to want to walk to the no gravity room, and the broken arrow will pop right out of the wall right there. After that, you're going to want to teleport, and there will be a flag right above the launch pad and the barrier that you'll have to shoot with the Wrath of Ancients. I'm going to show you that now.
Even in pursuit of same goal, I fear Richtofen hides many truths from us.
After you've grabbed the skull, you're going to want to come where I do and put the skull on this dog's skeleton right here, and it will spawn the ghost dog that you got to follow around the map. The first location will always be here.
The hound senses something below. Contact with us.
And once you're done filling up the souls, all you're going to have to do is he'll dig it up, and then you got to pick up the bone spot. Second location here is right outside of Double Tap. And the third is right in front of the Pack-a-Punch machine in the no gravity room. Once that's done, when no gravity is on, you're going to want to jump up here and shoot the wolf icon right there. It'll spawn a platform that you can stand on. Hold your interact button, it'll spawn all the skeletons you picked up, and you can be able to pick up your arrow. Once you have your arrow, you can take it to where you put the skull down earlier, and it'll give you a max ammo, and now all you have to do is fill up souls. Once you fill up enough souls, you'll hear a sound cue, and you'll be able to put your bow in the thing, and it'll give you the wolf bow.
Carve a path through your flesh.
Moving on to the best bow, the lightning bow. All you want to do is come up here and shoot this, I forgot what that thing's called, but you shoot it and it'll pop the arrow out right at the bottom. After that, there will be 3 separate locations outside of the map that you got to shoot with your arrow. Once you've shot that third one, you're going to want to come to the no gravity room, and you're going to have to wall run on these win icons all over the room. I think there's like 5 of them.
To fight without weapons? I am Shadow. I move unseen by my enemies.
After wall running, you can go to these 3 locations and there will be a thing that you have to fill up souls with. Once you fill up your souls, you want to pull out your bow and get a charged shot on it. And it'll put the lightning on the arrow, and you're going to want to shoot where you've shot before.
You are not worthy of.
After you've done that 3 times, you're going to want to come back to where you picked up the arrow initially and hold the interact button. Now that you have your arrow, you can do what you did with the wolf bow, bring it back here and get a max ammo and fill up souls, and then eventually you will get your lightning bow.
Energy is transferred to our favor.
Moving on to the firebow, you're going to want to go to the top of the clock tower, shoot right here where I shoot, and pick up your arrow. After you picked up your arrow, you want to wait for the rocket test to go off and then shoot where I do here. It's very precise shooting, and it may take a couple tries, but you'll get it eventually. After that, there will be 3 separate trick shots that you got to do around the map, like I did that one there. I'm going to show you them now. Also, for every one of these, you're going to want to fill it up with souls until it has a red glowing line going all the way up until the red orb over there by the one trap.
Pass into the next life. I shall do so honorably. If I want.
After you've done that, this is where things get a little complicated. You're going to want to hold your interact button on the clock, and it'll give you a random symbol. Now, these symbols correlate to different fireplaces around the map.
An evil presence hangs in the rafters.
Match your symbol up with the corresponding fireplace, and then you want to go to one of the trick shot locations that you hit, and for every shot you take, you have to stand on the previous shot that you made in order to get it all the way to the fireplace. After you've made it into the fireplace, you're going to want to hold the interact button on the fireplace, and it'll put the broken arrow into the fire in the fireplace. And then all you got to do is go back to the trap where the big glowing orb was, hold your interact button on the glowing orb, and then once it explodes, you can get your arrow. Take your arrow back to the no gravity room, place your arrow down, fill up souls, done this many times, and then you can have your fire bow.
The spirit.
This is where things get super complicated. So, right above double tap, you're going to want to shoot this and grab the void broken arrow. I recommend having either Widow's Wine, your rocket shield, or just buying the Bowie knife. I bought the Bowie knife because it makes it 10 times easier. But when you come down here, you want to stand on this glowing pressure plate, and you want to get a melee kill on top of it. And once you get that melee kill, you're going to want to interact with the urn that's in it, and it'll go up into the sky.
Scattered? I fear.
There will now be 6 different skull locations around the map, and I'm showing you them now. I lost the footage in this clip, but it's right in a truck bed right behind where I'm standing, to the left of the rocket. After you've done that, I highly suggest having the crawl space gobblegum. Or if you're just really goated at throwing grenades like I am, you can just get them all in one single go, but you need crawlers for this step. Once that's done, it's going to say 3 words, and you need to memorize these words or write these words down, note them down somehow. And you're going to want to go over to these knight statues right over here in front of power, and whichever word correlates to your knight, you got to hold your interact button on them. You can find a picture online, and whatever symbol pops up is the symbol you have to get from the zombie. You can grab all the symbols from the zombies, but if you want to make your life easier, you can just grab the 3 that you need. After you have all your symbols, you're going to want to shoot the 3 that correlate to the word in the same order that he said those words. So mine was horn, stag, and crown. These were my symbols correlating to those words, so I shot them in that specific order. And if you get it right, then this happens. But if you don't, a whole bunch of these demon skulls will start flying around and they will kill you. Once you do that, you just want to put your arrow in there, and then you can grab your arrow, take your arrow back to where we've been taking them this entire time, fill up your souls, and that is how you get all of the upgraded bows in DE.
The shadow falls upon us.